All right, Battlebox fans, our Pro Plus box just showed up in the mail for the month, so let's open this thing up and see what we got. What's up guys, Eric here with At Home in the Future, and I'm back with another Battlebox unboxing, kind of the OG subscription box, one of our favorites on the channel. If you're unfamiliar with Battlebox, really cool outdoor gear, survival gear, prepping stuff. They seem to do one of the best jobs of any subscription of servicing new products and everything too. I always really enjoy opening these, and they've returned back to themes this year, which has been really fun so far. Anyway, come in 4 different flavors. There's a basic box for around 35 bucks a month or so, going all the way up to the Pro Plus box, which costs a little bit more, but comes with a lot more stuff. If you want to get the subscription for yourself, you can follow the link on the screen or down in the description and save yourself some money. Let's open this thing up. I did see a spoiler. I think this has something to do with water purification, something like that. That may be the theme for this month. So let's see. It seems packed pretty tight. Oh yeah, right away I'm seeing some water stuff. So we've got our mission brief. This is 122. Lots of stuff here. Okay. Cool. All right, and stuff I've never seen in this box or any subscription. So I'm going to pull it all out, and like normal, we're going to go through it. Here we go. All right, a ton of goodies, and let's see, the theme is waterworks. So you can see kind of everything all lined out here, but we're going to go through it one by one, starting with the basic box, which is packed this month. 4 different things in here, 5 different things, right? Am I counting right? Yeah, 5. Okay. So first up, the Procter & Gamble Purifier of Water, something we've seen multiple times in different forms. And this subscription and many others, and just in a lot of like prepping stuff. So it comes in these little packets. It always has this kind of like straightforward, like printed off paperwork, which I think is kind of funny. Anyway, you get these little packets. It says each one filters about 10 liters or 2.5 gallons of water. If you've seen like survival stuff on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or whatever else, it's probably using some of this stuff. Very interesting to watch. Pour it in a jug of water, get like pond water with a bunch of grime in it. You pour this in and just kind of like stir it around, and it's like all this stuff that would normally make you sick in that water just sticks to this stuff and floats down to the bottom. So pretty cool there. 4 different things of this will take you a long way. Actually, in my little emergency kits, and even my travel bag, I throw one of these in there just because they don't weigh anything. It's a good thing to have as an extra tool in your arsenal to make sure you always have clean drinking water, no matter where you're at. So I like seeing that. It looks like the basic is a lot of like individual items, which is kind of fun. So next up is AquaGuard Hydration. And these are something I haven't seen before. It's an orange hydration gel. I don't know if it's supposed to be like water. It says no water necessary. Water, hydrocolloids, phosphoric acid. Let's see. It says it provides superior hydration, especially in situations where access to clean drinking water is compromised. So in place of water, I guess you can eat this gel somehow. You're supposed to eat one every 3 to 4 hours. Or if you're going into harsh temperatures, you're supposed to eat it and stuff too. Kind of an interesting thing. I'm not really sure. I think it's like kind of a sugary thing. I don't know if it just like positions your body to like maintain water or not give you headaches or something when you're dehydrated. I feel like there's more I need to learn about that, but that's one of those, again, Battlebox only items. I've never received this in anything else. I'm super interested in it, so I'm going to throw that to the side and keep going. So we have an AquaGen Alert water test, and I don't know if that's just 1 per pack here. Let's see. It says you can detect E. coli and coliforms, all that stuff that normally makes you sick. I guess when you're out and about, if you're drinking out of a stream, you can tell. It looks like this is made for well water to see if it's safe. What's interesting, easy to read results in 24 to 48 hours. So I guess it's just for testing 1 water source. I don't know, something a little bit different. I wish there was like a bunch of these. That'd be kind of a cool superpower to be able to go out into the field and see if your water's safe or not. But again, that's like all these unique things. I do like getting those. So we have a Pure Bag bladder, non-filter hose bladder. I think this is used with like the purifier of water. It's a 2-liter water bladder. Looks almost like a Camelback type thing. I don't know if it has the hose or not. Let's see. It feels like maybe. It mentioned it was more for transporting water. So it does have a hose with it. Yeah. So you'd fill this up, use your purifier of water tablets in it, and it'd settle all the nasty stuff down to the bottom. And then you got this little spigot where you can hopefully get the clean water out from above that. You do have a hose, maybe a little bite valve or something here. Again, similar to a Camelback style thing. They position it, it sounds like, more as a way to transport water than like maybe a hydration bladder or anything, or something like that, although I'm sure you could use it that way. I do like the material, doesn't feel super cheap or anything, so all right. That is something cool too. And let's see, was that the last item here, or no, there's one more. So a clean drink, this is a 10-pack. Container cleaning tablets. All right, so along the same lines, I've heard of these before. It's like if you have a Stanley bottle or like a water bottle you're using every day, because it only has water in it, maybe this is just me. Sometimes I just like rinse it off in the sink and just put it right back into service. which I think you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to like, actually clean it out and get bacteria out of there more. So it says to clean it out, you drop in a tablet, you shake or swirl the solution and wait 15 minutes, then dump it and rinse it with water. So it's a good way if you're using a water bottle over and over, maybe out on a camping trip or something like that. Good way to keep bacteria and stuff from building up. And you do get 10 of those tablets, so I like that. So basic box, lots of ways to clean water, test water, keep water, all that stuff. Next up in advanced is something I'm super interested in, and I feel like I have seen this in a random like YouTube thing once before. But this is a rest tube beach bundle, and this is like an emergency float thing. I think you can wear this, and it's got a CO2 cartridge. It'll actually, like, if you get in trouble, oh, a few CO2 cartridges, all right. If you get into trouble when you're swimming around, I wonder if one is pre-installed. If you get into trouble, you pull this tab and it'll inflate and pop out and give you something to hold on to. It's not like a life vest or anything. You can see the illustration they have here, but it just gives you like this emergency float to let you swim back to safety and stuff. Probably good if you're swimming out where there's rip currents and stuff like that, or kayaking like we do on our lake. And it's got like a whistle built into it. Let's see. So the whole element is built in here. It looks like that's where you screw in your CO2 container. Yeah, you got this little strap where you just kind of throw it around your swimsuit or whatever, and you are good to go. But I like that. Again, that's probably like, I wouldn't think to go out and buy one of these, but having one of these is something super appealing. Definitely for like the kids and stuff too, especially if they're doing something they wouldn't normally do. It's just an extra layer of safety just in case. So I like that. Very cool advanced item. Actually, one of the cooler advanced items I feel like we've received in a while. Okay, Pro Box, we have a shower system from Flextel, which to be honest is not something I would have assumed that they made. They made like all these pumps and stuff like that. Let me get this thing out of the package. All right, so we got this nice case here. I think it's like a shower head and hose with like maybe a battery pump that you put down in a bucket or something, and it'll just automatically suck the water up and spit it out the shower head. It looks like a pretty like fancy shower head. It's got like different options where you can, it may just have an off and on. I don't know if it has different modes or what. Interesting, it has a big guide. Let's see. It's a battery powered shower system, good for any water source. Kind of turns it into a way to rinse your gear off and stuff. So I guess if you're going to the beach, you can have a cooler full of fresh water, throw this thing down into it and have kind of an automatic shower to rinse off with. If you're in the backcountry, same kind of idea, or you can just throw it in a river or stream. If you're just like rinsing off a bike or I don't know, dogs, animals, any of that stuff. Pretty interesting. Let's see, let's open this part up, because I guess this is the meat and potatoes of this thing. All right, so we got this actual pump, which looks like it is rechargeable with USB Type-C. That's nice to see. All right, so you can plug that in to get it going, push this to get it on. It looks like there's a filter you can change out, but you plug your hose up. It's got these little grab-on connectors and stuff and elbows that you just kind of connect to this thing. But when that's set down in the water, it feeds it down through that and pressurizes it and puts it up the little shower head thing. So very interesting take on that. I've seen like the rinse kits that are almost this, they include like a bucket or something you take with it, but this could be more versatile because you can use it with any water source. So super unique. Did not even know that existed. Very cool. Okay. Last but not least, we have something sharp, which is always a thing in the Pro Plus box. We have from Vox the Kita folder. I'm unfamiliar with this one. It looks very cool. We got an FRN handle. We got a stone wash blade. It says Nylock stainless steel. I'm not sure what that means. 3.25 inch blade, reversible clip, produced by Fox Italy. Okay, let's take a look. It's buried down here. Let's see. From the box, the picture for some reason, I'm assuming it's a large knife. But the box itself and the weight, it does not feel that heavy. All right, so not too big at all. It is a lockback. Let's see. It has that typical kind of Fox knife. A lot of their higher end stuff, man, have like a really confident lockup. And that one just really definitely clicks right in. Interesting jimping. Look at the back of this blade. So like the jimping is way up here, like designed for you to kind of choke down on it and do some fine detail work and everything. Made in Italy. Very cool. The scales, even if they have texture, feel maybe just a little bit slick. Otherwise, very comfortable in the hand. Extra little choil here, built down into the blade, again, so you can choke down for that detail work. I do like the ambidextrous clip, and it is deep carry, which I like quite a bit. Designed by Jesper Voxnaes. I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name, but I like your knives, man. All right, that's a cool one. I can't explain why. Maybe it's just the texture of this. It does seem to kind of, for one thing, the color kind of matches the vibes of all this, and for some reason, it feels like it goes with that aquatic theme, so pretty cool. Okay. So that is this month's box. Super interesting one, very themed, which I actually think is very cool too. Okay, so we've got our awesome knife there, the Vox Kita. We had the Flextel Max Shower, very interesting item. Going to be super useful coming up into the warm months outside. We got this beach bundle from Rescue with this emergency float that will spring out when you need it. And we have all sorts of water accessories down here, from cleaning tablets to bladders to extra hydrating things to purification stuff, all sorts of gear. Really rad mix of gear this month. All right, good job, Battlbox. Again, if you want to get the subscription for yourself, you can follow the link on the screen or down in the description and save yourself a little bit of money in all this. Super fun subscription to get. Like I said, a great way to expose yourself to new stuff. Always surprised by this thing. All right, guys, that's it for this month's unboxing. As always, if you dug the video, be sure to hit the like button because it helps the channel out a ton, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. See you guys next time.